I wanted to ask you guys what you do when you can't remember somebody's name. Does that happen to you?
I don't remember names.
I
at
remember
all.
faces.
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember.
go on
Like
Instagram.
when someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" and like you just don't remember them, because that happens to me every time. I'm really bad with names.
I just say,
Always
"What's up, my guy?"
"Oh my god, hey."
Yeah,
how
what's up,
are
my
you?"
guy? It's a
Pretend
girl.
I just match their energy.
So you fake it.
No, I just match their
Do you ever
energy.
ask them at any point like, "What's your name again?"
Or have they
No.
ever been like, "Do you even remember my name?" Have
You,
ever
you
gotten
guys
hit
never
with
say that? I say that the first time. I was like, "Give me your name again," like in a nice way.
I'll do that if I know I met them once before. Then it's fine.
Yeah.
But if I've known I've seen them like 5 or 6 times, I'm like, I can't ask. Like, even though I should, but I'm just like,
But what if you don't know if you've ever seen them?
then I'll ask.
Oh no.
You know, I found out of years of being so bad at remembering names. The best technique is like when they ask, you know, to hang out or like, you know, check out something, whatever. I pull up like the address thing and then I give them my phone. I'm like, yeah, just give me your number. And then because it's a blank address thing, they have to put their name there too.
Mm-hmm.
So then I see it. I'm like, yeah, so Joe, like, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's
Or
a really good one.
I know. Well, you're welcome. And also, just asking somebody who else is there's like, yo, like, who's that guy again?
You
'Cause
ask me
they're
that
not-
all the time.
That's
Oh, yeah, I
that's
do. yo, Sham. Okay, this is funny. So we used to we used to perform like every semester at my school, and there was this guy there, and he would come to every single one of the shows.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, yo, I'm the biggest fan and stuff, and he was really cool. Like we'd have a great conversation.
Yeah.
But I literally just like, I'm so bad at remembering names.
Yeah, and he would
I'd be like-
request. He would request like, "Hey, can you shout me out when you're on stage?"
Yeah, he'd be like, "Yo, give me a shout out." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sick." And then like, and then I'd be like, "Shamir, like, what's this?" and Shamir's like, "Bro, this is like the third time you met him."
What
And
if he's listening to this right now?
No, he's not listening to it.
Yeah.
He also ended up inviting us to his wedding.
Yeah, and made him the MC.
Yeah, I was like, "What if I forget his name when I'm introducing him?" Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh, was this the one that we crashed already? Or
Yeah.
is this the upcoming one?
No,
Yeah,
we
no,
crashed
no,
like
no.
a year and a half.
Yeah, now guys, apparently we kept getting invited to weddings because people want us to crash them,
Yeah.
and they don't tell their
families?
their wives, and so they like the guys end up being fans, and then they're like, yo, like, just come crash it, like my wife doesn't know and stuff, and like it'll be funny. And I'm just like, are you sure? But the last one was awesome because we ended up performing and
Yeah.
they had a great time. It's only the aunties and uncles that are like, they're eating all the food, we were paying per
What is
head.
going on?
But it's funny.
What
It's
are
good
these
stuff.
balloons?
So
The-
invite us to your wedding if you want us to crash it. And
The
we'll
only
come
time
through.
that I've the reason why I don't ask what's your name again is or introduce myself is because I've had like this happen like 3 times at least in the last year.
Wait, you don't reintroduce yourself?
Yeah, I won't be like, "Hey, I'm Amber."
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Because then they're like, "Oh yeah, I know we met." And at that point, I feel
Oh.
very awkward because when
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh yeah, we already met. Oh, we met at da da da," so I'll just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And so whatever, if they're like, "Oh my god, hi," I'll be like, "Hey," like
I just don't know how
same
people
energy.
remember names that way, especially in a like group setting.
But I
where
don't think you need
you're
to
being
remember their
introduced.
names sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just a hi and a bye.
yeah. Yo, one time.
Well, it's just really embarrassing.
One time there was this like person. I was like, "Hey, like, nice to meet you. My name's Shamir." Like, I was introducing myself first, and then she goes, "I've known you for 8 years."
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. And I was like, "What?" And she
Bruh.
freaked out in front of me, like in front of everyone. She's like, "I've known you for such a long time." And apparently, she was like, she used to come to like my family parties back when we were kids.
You didn't recognize her or what?
I didn't recognize her, and like,
But did you know her?
I didn't know her like that at all. Like, I didn't. How am I supposed to know her? Like, I know her mom. That's it. But I didn't know her. And I guess she knew me because she was younger, I guess. But I was
That'd be
like,
hilarious. Her mom walks by, you're like, "Oh, Salam Kwanti," and use her full name. And then she's like, "What the heck?"
That's so funny.
so I was like, "Oh my, I'm never doing this again. I'm never introducing myself again."
Yeah.
I don't
No.
remember anyone's name. You notice I do this all the time. We'll just be like, "Yo, what's up, fam?" Or "Yo, what's up, my guy?" That's all I do.
Yeah, that's what I would do to that guy sometimes at the shows. I'd be like, "Yo, shout out to my guy,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, that's me."
I'm this guy.
so sorry.
I'm this guy.
I'm so sorry if you're listening. You probably know who you are. He's like, he still doesn't. I actually forgot his name. Like, I can't even
And you
remember it right
and
now.
you emceed his
think I know
wedding?
it.
Did it begin with a T?
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll
It
talk
starts
about
with
it
an
afterwards.
M.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, even I know.
Oh, I know now. I know what it is.